You think you lacking front hair and gaining forehead is better? Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to jynxxx. It's your girl Oyin, come back again with another video. And in today's video I am going to be doing what you guys have been asking me for like since 10,000 years ago. But like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, your hair looks so good, your hair looks so healthy, your hair is like ah. I do a video about eating pepper and I check my comments and people are talking about my hair. I do a video about pranking people. I check my comments and someone is talking about my hair. Can you make a hair care routine for us? And I was like, sure, why not? And so here I am with the hair care routine. I'm going to be breaking down what I use, how I use them, when I use them, and tips for you to get that healthy, strong, long hair that you're looking for. Natural edition. So before I cut my hair, I actually used to relax my hair like almost all the time, and I decided I wanted to go the natural route, and then I cut my hair. You can check out my relaxed hair videos because I did like hairstyles for relaxed hair, and you can also check out my big chop where I cut everything off. But that doesn't have to do with this video. I'm just plugging other videos, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can check them out after this video. They'll be linked in the description box. My hair will be 2 years in a month, but this is basically what I have done for the past 1 year 11 months to get my hair this long after cutting it so low. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video to get all the juicy information, because if you miss one thing you might not get the same results as me. Just saying. So just stick around to the end and I'm sure you won't regret it. So first of all, I cut my hair 2020 November 13, I believe was the date. And yeah, I was really excited to cut my hair because I was really tired of the hair. It was really long. We were in lockdown COVID period. I hadn't made my hair for a while. It was just a lot of stress. So I cut it. Before I cut it, I had already decided that I'm going to go natural. So I done my research and figured out what I needed to use after cutting the hair. So I got my castor oil, my black castor oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, and regular hair cream like hair grease or whatever. I got all that, and I got leave-in conditioner. This is because my hair is really hard. Like if you have natural hair, you kind of have like 4C hair, 4A, 4B. I think there's 1C. I'm not sure, but there are different grades of hair depending on how hard it is, how curly it is, whatever. My hair is really curly, really hard, and a struggle to deal with. I knew this. That is why I used to relax, because it was a lot of stress. So when I was going natural, I knew I needed to get like a way to make it livable with, because I would have I'm suffering still, but it would have been a lot worse if I didn't do these things. So I got those oils. I would tell you exactly what products I got or I use if you get this video to 40 likes. So if you want to know like the exact products I use, like what company makes them, blah 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 blah, leave a like on this video and comment your favorite emoji right now. So yeah, I got all my stuff that I needed, and then every week I had a wash day. I had to pour water on my hair every day because it was extremely low. Like I cut it like everything was gone, and it started growing. I was rubbing the oils once a week. It wouldn't make sense for you to rub it more than once a week because there was no hair for you to rub it into. I was literally just rubbing my scalp, and it was a lot of oil, a lot of product, and there was nothing there to put it on. So I was just moisturizing, massaging, and pampering my scalp basically. And I did that for a while, and then my hair grew to a bit of like some length. I got some length on the hair, and that's when I switched it up. I increased my wash day from once a week to twice a week. For me, I don't use a specific type of shampoo or conditioner. I just use any shampoo or any conditioner. I would still have to put leave-in conditioner in the hair anyways, so it didn't really matter to me. It still doesn't matter to me today. I use any type of shampoo or conditioner I want. I started putting a comb through it, and then I watched a video on, you know, hair care and whatever, and it says that the comb bristles like gives your hair some type of massage that it needs. I don't know how true it is, but it worked for me. So I was like very deliberate in my combing to make sure I was like touching up on the scalp and like putting it into the scalp, basically very deliberate with it. So I was giving myself a massage of sorts every 2 times a week now, because my hair had grown a bit. luckily for me, I had roommates who were, you know, into hairdressing, hairstyling, and they were interested in making my hair. So after my hair grew a couple more inches, like it was plateable, but it wasn't packable, right? I could do like a couple twists here and there, but I couldn't pack it in the same bond. So my roommates would play with it. Like a lot of stimulation was going on with the scalp. Now my hair is very oily, like my entire body is very oily, exhibits plenty. But so I when I put water in my hair, it's because maybe I sweat that day or like a lot of stuff. So for some people, they don't need to put water in their hair every time. And if your hair is already long, if you don't do the big chop or you're not interested in cutting your hair, you don't need to put water in your hair every day. That's overkill. But every time your hair is oily, you need to put water in it. You need to wash it. Yeah. Don't leave that Ghana weaving in your hair for 1 month. Stop it. Losing that braids that you've been carrying because you're not going anywhere. Stop it. But yeah, for me, my hair is very oily, so every time I could put water in it, I would put water in it. If I had made my hair cornrows, whatever, and it was feeling dirty, I'd wash it with the cornrows in. I didn't really care. But all those things seem like they really help. Now a typical wash day for me is I get into the bathroom, I comb out my hair first because like I said, it's very hard and very curly. I comb it out first, then I make sure I use hot water. I always use hot water or warm water, whatever, to wash my hair. I pour hot water on my hair first just to rinse it out, get the hair wet, get the hair ready. Then I put my shampoo, wash it. The first wash is not going to do a lot. It's just going to be soaked up by dirt. Rinse it out properly, then wash a second time. This time you're going to get some lather, you're gonna get some dirt, you're gonna reach your scalp and actually get some of the gunk out. Rinse it out, and then a third wash with little shampoo just to make sure that everything that you need to get out is out, because all the products that I put in your hair, after they do their work, they just become dirt, so you need to wash them out eventually. Then I put in my conditioner, my regular conditioner, and then I comb the bottom of my hair, like the roots. I just go group, stop wherever it stops, group, whatever. After some time, I leave it in maybe 5-10 minutes. Maybe I go and have my shower, and then after the shower, I rinse out the conditioner. And then as it's wet, like as it's dripping wet, maybe I run a towel over it once or twice. I go and get my spray bottle, fill it up with hot water, start spraying, start combing, put in the leave-in conditioner and twist it immediately, because if the hair dries before I start, it's going to take longer for the hot water to work. It's going to be harder to comb. It's just going to make the process longer, and the process is already like an hour 45. Yes, it takes me an hour to comb my hair at this length. I usually cut down the middle, pack in 2, then cut this into 2, pack the front, then cut the front into 3, twist. So it's 3, and that's 12, and that's how I get 12 twist outs. So like very big twist outs. It's not to impress anybody, it's just going to be on my head till the next day. And now that my hair is parted, I can access my scalp a lot easier. And then I apply my oils: coconut oil, jojoba oil, tea tree oil, black castor oil, and then I add my hair cream. I apply all of that to the parts. Then I put on my bonnet or my hairnet or whatever I have, and I go to bed. So I just leave it to relax, and then maybe 2 days, 3 days after, I make my hair again. Protective hairstyles, all back, twist outs. I'm at home because of the strike, so I don't do anything too crazy. I don't do braids or Ghana weaving. I don't use attachment in my hair because it would just be a waste of money as far as I'm concerned. Nobody's going to see me anyways. I'm in my house. So I just do protective hairstyles and leave that until the next time I need to wash my hair. Loosen the hair, do my wash day routine, back at it. Now I don't wash my hair routinely. Before, when I started, I was washing it once a week, twice a week, whatever. Now I just wash it when I think it's dirty. Sometimes, like if this week is a lot busier than next week, I might have to wash it twice this week. If I don't do anything substantial, anything stressful, anything that's going to make me sweat for the next 2 weeks, I might not wash my hair in the next 2 weeks. So my wash day is very sporadical right now. It's not There's no exact date for it, there's no exact timeline for it, and it's still working as far as I can tell, so I don't see the need as to change that. Yeah, before the end of this video, I want to quickly give some tips. Now, when you start using all these essential oils and you start using like hot water bottles, whatever, your hair would seem like it's falling out a lot more. It's not. Every time you comb your hair, there will be like excess in the comb, there will be hair falling down. It's perfectly normal. Your hair is going to fall out. It falls out every day. This is something that apparently a lot of people didn't know. Your hair falls out every day and it grows every day. The only reason why people get bald or people start losing hair is when the amount of hair growing back is not equal to or more than the amount of hair falling off. But because your hair is not healthy, it is staying on your head, the hair that's supposed to fall out. So it's like trapped in with something, or it's braided in with that attachment, or it's in that cornrow. So when you start using these oils and when you start using this hot water treatment, when you start paying more attention to your head, you would notice it more. It doesn't mean that it wasn't happening before, it's just now you notice it a lot more. And so it will seem like your hair is falling out, but it's not. You don't need the hair falling out anyways, so let it go. Just let it go. Yeah. You shouldn't wash your hair based of how many times another person is washing their hair. When I was watching these people's videos or when I was doing research for myself, I always used to do that. If this creator that I watched had long hair or had my type of hair and it looked long, I would wash my hair as many times as she was washing it, and that didn't work because, like I said, my hair is very oily, so I needed to wash it a lot more times. But every time my hair is dirty, I wash it. In the beginning, I used to always rely on what other people did, which you shouldn't do. You should make research into your own hair, check when it's dirty, check how long it takes for it to get dirty, and probably make a timetable or a schedule around that if you really need to have it. Everybody is doing this trend of baby hairs, edges, whatever, but don't leave your edge gel in your hair overnight. Once you're back from that outing, once you're back from church, once you're back from that party, wash the baby hair section of your hair out, like rinse it out, make sure you get all that gel out, because your hair will cut, especially in humid places like Nigeria. The gel will, I don't know how else to say it, but the gel will eat into your hair and it will fall out when it's not supposed to. So make sure you wash out the gel. And if you're doing like a gel hairstyle, like park and gel, or you know those all backs that they separate into multiple parts and then they have to use hair wax or whatever to put it down, don't leave that hairstyle in for too long. And after that first one, don't do like upkeep or whatever. Once it gets rough, just loosen it, because it will make your hair cut. And you that you're thinking as you're watching this, you're like, oh my god, is that really what? Yes, it is really what has been cutting your hair. Stop doing gel hairstyles so much. And if you have to, or if you want to, after it loses its first hold, just wash it out and do something else. It's not worth it. How do I mean? Like, make sure you're not allergic to anything that you're using. For example, when I first started doing my hair care, whatever, I was using Jamaican black castor oil. No hits to Jamaican black castor oil, but I was allergic to it. I didn't even realize I was allergic to it. I don't even know if the word is allergic, but my hairline used to get bumps, like tiny bumps, but plenty. And I was wondering what was going on. I thought it was because I had pimples. Maybe the pimples were now migrating to the upper part of my face. But it wasn't that. It was because every time I use the Jamaican castor oil, if I sweat or if I just, relax, it will come down and get soaked up in my skin. And it wasn't for me at all. I still use castor oil, but it's not Jamaican black castor oil because that doesn't work for me. And so I would just say, make sure you know what you're putting in your hair and make sure you know what is good for your hair. Because everybody's hair is different. Don't just go follow the hard and fact rule of someone else just because it worked for that person. You get me? If you have any problems with your hair, the first question you should ask is your hairstylist. The person has been with your hair the most. The person went to a training or did a vocational school, learned the skill to actually get to where they are. So obviously they know what they're talking about, and if you ask them, they will probably give you the best advice because they know your hair the best, especially if it's someone that you use all the time. If you don't have like a specific hairstylist, then I'll say just make your own research. But if you do, she will be the best person to ask, aside me. Anyways, last but not least, if your hair is not growing, if your hair seems stunted or stuck in a particular height, or your front hair has suddenly stopped growing or is cutting or whatever, cut your hair. I'm telling you, the big chop is worth it. Like, a lot of people are like, I don't want to cut my hair, I'll be ugly. So you think you lacking front hair and gaining forehead is better? I mean, just because you cut your hair doesn't mean you look ugly. It just means you look different. I don't know why everybody associates different with ugly, but it's fine. Cut your hair, start over again, do what I just told you to do in this video, and trust me, you would not regret it. Your hair will be back in tip-top shape in no time. It's hair, it will grow back. So guys, we've come to the end of my hair journey, I guess, and I really hope you enjoyed this video because I like teaching you people. Don't forget, if you want the specific list of products I use to get my hair to this length in less than 2 years, make sure you like this video. If this video gets to 40 likes, I will leave a comment with all the products I use. I could even post on my community tab the pictures so you know exactly what to get, and I would see you on Saturday for my reaction video. Bye. Okay, this is what my hair looks like. Okay, I didn't loosen it last week, but it's fine. Oh yeah, this is how long it is.